Today we are going to learn about securing REST APIs, OAuth2 and JWT explained. We'll explore how to implement OAuth2 and JWT for user authentication and authorization in REST APIs, enhancing your skills in API security. In today's digital landscape, APIs are the backbone of most modern web and mobile applications. They enable communication between different services and systems, allowing seamless integration and data exchange. However, with this convenience comes the critical responsibility of securing these APIs. API security ensures that sensitive data is protected and only accessible to authorized users and applications. In this video, we will delve into the importance of securing REST APIs and introduce two pivotal technologies in this domain, OAuth2 and JWT. By the end of this video, you will have a solid understanding of how to implement these technologies to safeguard your APIs effectively.
Securing APIs is paramount in today's interconnected world. APIs serve as the gateway to back-end systems and databases, often carrying sensitive information such as user credentials, financial data, and personal identifiers. Unauthorized access to these endpoints can lead to data breaches, loss of customer trust, and significant financial and reputational damage. By implementing robust security measures, such as OAuth2 and JWT, you can ensure that data is protected and accessible only to authorized users. Moreover, compliance with data protection regulations, like GDPR and CCPA, necessitates stringent API security practices. In this section, we will discuss the critical role API security plays in maintaining the integrity and confidentiality of data, ensuring only authorized access, and mitigating potential risks associated with API vulnerabilities.
OAuth2 is a widely adopted authorization framework that enables third-party applications to obtain limited access to a web service. Unlike traditional authentication methods, OAuth2 focuses on authorization, allowing users to grant access to their data without revealing their credentials. OAuth2 operates with four key roles: the resource owner, the client, the resource server, and the authorization server. Understanding these roles is crucial for implementing OAuth2 effectively. OAuth2 offers several flows, or grant types, including authorization code, implicit, password, and client credentials. Each flow is designed for specific scenarios and use cases. In this section, we will explore the fundamentals of OAuth2, its key components, and why it is a preferred choice for securing APIs. To implement OAuth2, you must first choose an OAuth2 provider, such as Google, Facebook, or GitHub, which offers OAuth2 services and APIs. Once you have selected a provider, the next step is to configure application credentials, including client ID and client secret, which are essential for authenticating your application. You will also need to implement OAuth2 endpoints on your server to handle authorization requests and exchange authorization codes for access tokens. It's crucial to test the OAuth2 setup thoroughly to ensure that the authorization process works seamlessly. During this process, be mindful of common pitfalls, such as incorrect redirect URIs or misconfigured scopes. In this section, we will guide you through the steps to set up OAuth2 with a provider, highlighting best practices and potential challenges.
JSON Web Tokens, JWT, are a compact and self-contained way to transmit information between parties as a JSON object. JWTs are widely used in API security for authentication and information exchange. A JWT consists of three parts: the header, payload, and signature. The header typically contains the type of token or the signing algorithm. The payload contains claims, which are statements about an entity, such as user details or permissions. The signature is used to verify that the token has not been altered. JWTs can be encoded and decoded easily, making them versatile for various use cases, including authentication, information exchange, and authorization. However, it is essential to consider security best practices, such as using strong encryption algorithms and validating tokens properly. In this section, we will dive into the structure and usage of JWTs, exploring their components and applications in API security.
Implementing JWT in a REST API involves several key steps that are crucial for ensuring secure authentication and authorization. Firstly, you need to integrate JWT with your API by configuring your server to create and sign JWTs for authenticated users. Creating a JWT involves generating a token with the necessary claims and signing it using a secure algorithm. Once a JWT is issued, the API must validate incoming tokens to ensure they are legitimate and not tampered with. Token validation typically includes verifying the signature, checking the token's expiration, and ensuring the claims are valid. Handling token expiration gracefully is essential to prevent unauthorized access. Additionally, secure storage of JWTs is crucial to prevent token theft. In this section, we will guide you through the process of implementing JWT in a REST API, focusing on best practices for creating, validating, and managing tokens securely.
Token-based authentication has become a standard approach for securing APIs, offering a robust mechanism for user authentication and authorization. Unlike traditional session-based authentication, token-based authentication involves issuing a token after successful login, which the client includes in subsequent requests. This token serves as proof of authentication and authorization. The authentication flow typically involves the client sending credentials to the server, which then issues a token if the credentials are valid. The token is included in the authorization header of future requests. This approach provides several benefits, including statelessness, scalability, and cross-domain support. However, it also presents challenges, such as token expiration and storage. In this section, we will explore the token-based authentication flow in detail, highlighting its workings, advantages, and common challenges.
Middleware plays a crucial role in API security by acting as an intermediary layer that processes requests before they reach the endpoints. In the context of securing APIs, middleware is often used to implement authentication and authorization checks. By incorporating authentication middleware, you can ensure that only requests with valid tokens are processed. The middleware validates incoming tokens, checking their signature, expiration, and claims. This approach helps protect sensitive endpoints from unauthorized access. Additionally, middleware can be enhanced with additional security checks, such as rate limiting and IP whitelisting, to further fortify your API. In this section, we will discuss the role of middleware in API security, exploring how to implement and configure middleware to secure your API endpoints effectively. Managing tokens effectively is vital for maintaining API security and ensuring that tokens are not misused. One of the primary best practices is ensuring token confidentiality by using secure transmission protocols, such as HTTPS, and encrypting tokens if necessary. Implementing token rotation, where tokens are periodically renewed, helps mitigate risks associated with token theft or leakage. Handling token revocation is also crucial, allowing you to invalidate tokens when necessary, such as when a user logs out or when a token is compromised. Secure token storage, both on the server and client sides, prevents unauthorized access to tokens. Finally, regularly reviewing and updating token policies ensures that your token management strategy remains robust and aligned with evolving security standards. In this section, we will explore best practices for managing tokens, focusing on maintaining security and minimizing risks. In this video, we have explored the critical role of securing REST APIs using OAuth2 and JWT. We started by understanding the importance of API security and the risks associated with unsecured endpoints. We then delved into the OAuth2 protocol, its key components, and how to set it up with a provider. We also examined the structure and usage of JWTs, learning how to implement them in a REST API effectively. Throughout this journey, we emphasized the significance of token-based authentication, securing API endpoints with middleware, and managing tokens with best practices. Remember, API security is an ongoing process that requires vigilance and adaptation to emerging threats. We encourage you to apply the skills and knowledge gained from this video to enhance the security of your APIs.